Danish, Karpushin, Benyat Fernandez, Daniel, Morelli and Gonzalez. He can only hope for some misfortune to befall the two title rivals ahead of him, which is...
Or do they run in the championship? Uriarte, Danish and Veda Pratama. 1, 2, 3.
The front 7, 8 riders now starting to pull away a bit. Ramadipa in ninth, Cardiff always in the realms of possibility, but they are looking very, very strong. And if you've got David Gonzalez, who really lost out with that big mistake in towards Thompson.
Danish, long lap penalty.
Yeah, there we go. Long lap penalty for Danish. Up front, both Uriarte and Pratama. They have basically been in the top 3, 4 positions the entire 2A. He has now been pushed back to 8th position. So it's actually 1, 2, 3 in the championship. Did go on the green, so that is it. He's going to have to take it as soon as possible.
He is
raced, the only riders to do so. They are just on another level here.
Yeah, so...
And the 5th rider of the championship, Benyat Fernandez, into 4th place in the race, just behind him.
Really, there's just 7 laps. There's going to be 6 laps remaining. I wonder how quickly you'll see. He should come up on his Uriarte. Now, this is the opposite, of course, of what happened yesterday, which was Veda leading all
the way from near enough the back row of the grid. What a ride this is from Benyat.
Absolutely. On his notice board, on his handlebars there. Away, and Brian Uriarte watching what he was doing, where he was going, and picking just the right. Superb, and a great run from Hakim Danish as well. You know, Hakim, you know, to tell him, and of course there's a board hung out at the start of the finish.
Yes, straight away.
He
well done.
That moment on the last lap to pass. Now this time it's Veda who is watching Brian. So he started the year with 5 second places and then a win. He can do it.
Well done, Hakim, and that is going to put him way back. Goodness me. Well, this is part of...
See where the Spaniard is quickest.
Morelli's also recovered then after being completely pushed wide.
Just a mental thing that has messed up the recent races for the Malaysian. He's obviously...
Unfortunately, that is going to put him, oh my goodness, 16th position. A few laps ago now, he's kept it calm. He's back up to 4th position. It's now a leading...
Expunge that from his brain now, and he is battling for the lead.
It's such a different dynamic, Peter. He's got it to do all again, Peter. I can't believe it, Hakim. Oh, what a quartet. You've got Benyat Fernandez leading the chasers just behind him, but how much tyre has he used from being the predator and the prey? You know, they were chasing him all the time. Shame. And as it stands, look at the gap this would bring into the champion, coming all the way from the back of the grid towards the front now as they go 3 abreast again. Davigon out the season, but now he's on the back foot again. Uriarte's the one with more things to lose per se, with a championship with just 2 races left.
Yeah, it's a disaster. How cool.
Gonzalez up the inside, pushes, I think, Veda Pratama quite wide. He does, can't push it, goes wide as well. Points gap out the lead, and it's amazing how that could just change a rider's mentality.
Yeah, how can he be now? Can he get himself under control? Can he get back in the groove and chase after his boys and at least get...
So it's now Morelli into 3rd place, Veda in 4th.
Yes, and the... Absolutely. You know, Uriarte is very strong mentally, and you see he had a handful of points because it's his arch rivals running 1-2. Brian Uriarte and Veda Pratama running. Number 11 of Gonzalez has the lead. He was disappointed yesterday. He got pushed back to 5th, and he actually had the better line than Veda through there. He got the drive out of it. Veda caught him going into the corner. 1-2. Karpushin is in 3rd place, but it's the fact that Brian Uriarte and Veda again, but he's having a superb ride this time in the dry. Morelli on the 95 there, but Brian Uriarte flicked it right and then left better to get the drive out. Pratama running 1-2, which is the problem for Hakim Danish. He's back in 16th, up into 2nd place, takes that from Gonzalez. Uriarte has the advantage in the lead.
On that penalty as well for Monan Yane due to exceeding track limits. He's down in
place, no points for 16th.
Goodness me.
Sullivan Mounser with the fastest lap of the race.
Well, Danish set a 1:45.2 last time around. He's quicker than about the next 20th at the moment, fighting with Plonk, who also had a long lap penalty. Agostinelli is just ahead of them.
The last time round, back in 14th place.
So Peter, what does that mean? I mean, is it even Stevens? Because normally this means that actually 9 riders ahead of him. But is it going to be enough? He's still 1 second adrift. He's done his long lap penalty as well.
Oh, and Brian getting it a bit sideways on the brakes.
You know, it's actually quite a slow race. They're backing it up sometimes, but it doesn't look like it. Given from the chasing back, he's got it all to do, bless him. Come on, Akim, you can find another gear. Going
in there, but he managed to hang on to it.
Who's that? That's Agostinelli just gone down, having just completed the gaps at the front.
Yeah, no, it doesn't, does it? But as they say, you know, a fastest lap for Bennett.
Back on. It's all there for the taking as Morelli moves up into second place now, ahead of Gonzalez. Sid, his long lap penalty. That's a big shame for the Vietnamese rider.
Yeah. But then on the same lap, Sullivan went a little bit quicker, back in 14th place as well. And as I say, Morelli looking for his first win of the season. He's only been on the podium once. He can do better than... presumably ruined his concentration having to do the long lap penalty. And so, anyway, right, so it's Uriarte from Pratama. And that's what he's trying to show us at the moment. He's chasing Uriarte, he's ahead of Gonzalez, and Pratama called himself out. Anyway, back with the leaders then. Brian Uriarte still with the advantage over Pratama and Hakim Danish. 70 of Christian Daniel Jr. back there in 6th place.
He had his first junior GP podium just a couple of weeks ago in Aragon. He had a wild card replay.
They got a very, very slight advantage over the 17 of Yaroslav Kapushin, passed by Gonzalez. Benyat Fernandez in 4th place on the number 7. Chasing
basement ride in the Moto 3 World Championship as Veda goes bumper cars with Gonzalez. Kyrgyzstani rider, just what a tick up in form he's had since that pole.
Kapushin number 17. And so far, Brian Uriarte and Veda Pratama absolutely. Yeah, he could see Brian and them getting away at the front, and he doesn't want to let that happen. All
in that front row start and podium back in Germany.
That was pretty hairy stuff, but they both got away from it, or away with it. But it's given an advantage, unable to do what they did yesterday, which was race ahead at the front of the field.
Really, really impressive. One of the youngest riders on the Rookies Cup grid, isn't he? His
hattage to Uriarte and Morelli in front.
Veda, though, as he's got Daniel for company, looking up the inside. Be very careful of the green stuff on the exit of that turn. Kim Danish went very wide there. That could have been a long lap penalty for Danish. Side right behind, and Christian really wants to try and find a way to make a move at turn 8, but I just don't think Pon's having his best ride of the year so far at the moment. The number 16 into 10th place, just behind Carter Thompson. He was certainly right on the edge of the white. Did he actually go onto the green? That is the question. Particularly possible with that, as Brian moves all the way over to the inside of the track.